Experts say the 25% tariff on cars and car parts put in place by President Donald Trump last week are now starting to catch up with the industry.
But one Hampton Roads car dealer says tariffs are not the main focus yet for the buyers they're seeing. Madison Schlegel joins us in the studio with more.
Dana, Janet, when it comes to buying a car, consumers shouldn't panic. That's according to Dan Bannister. He owns car dealerships in Norfolk and Chesapeake. He's also a part of the Virginia Automobile Dealers Association.
For the people coming to his dealerships, Bannister says tariffs aren't the driving factor for their purchase, but they are a worry for some.
We have a few customers come in and say, hey, I have a concern, about the tariffs, but it hasn't been overwhelming. We had a really good March at most of the brands that I have, but asking around to many of the sales staff, it really wasn't due to to tariffs.
Bannister says if you were looking to buy a car within the next 6 months, it could be time to pull the trigger soon. But he reminds the public the situation is still fluid.
If you are in the market within the next 6 months, it's probably best to push it ahead. But overall, I think that this is a kind of a wait and see scenario.
Over the next few months, Bannister believes we'll start to see car manufacturing companies work with President Trump to bring more of their production to the U.S. Even though Bannister says more manufacturers in the U.S. is a good thing, he adds it'll take more than a year to make those jobs and plants a reality.
One of those brands will have to sit down and say, hey, this is what our plan is in our long term, because there's no way that in next year that all their manufacturing is going to be coming here, because it takes time to, build these plants.
As for auto parts or auto repairs, Bannister says consumers could be seeing immediate price impacts on services and parts, especially on parts coming from overseas.
So for that reason, that's why Bannister recommends booking those repair appointments as soon as you can. Madison Schlegel, 13 News Now.
All right, thanks, Madison.